Hi, good morning, students. In this session, we are going to discuss about molarity mole fraction relation. Next, normality. Last, molarity normality relation. Already in previous classes, previous sessions, we completed some relations: molarity, molality mole fraction, molarity relations we completed. Remaining part we have to complete now. Okay, shall we start now? Relation between molarity and mole fraction. You know already, molarity means the number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution is known as molarity. Now come to the mole fraction. It is the relative ratio of number of moles of one component to the number of moles of all components present in the solution. In between the your molarity capital M and mole fraction X or mole chi symbol we are using. This in between these two relations we are going to see. First, molarity. Mathematical expression: the number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution. Suppose mass of solute by molar mass of solute into 1000 by volume in milliliter. Sir, here mass by molar mass of solute, instead of this we can write number of moles of solute. Therefore, M is equal to NB into 1000 by volume in milliliter. This is the molarity formula. Next, come to the density formula. Density of solution is equal to mass of solution by volume of solution. Sir, mass of solution means it is the sum of mass of solute plus solvent. Here volume of solution, total volume. Sir, in this, in molarity formula we want volume. That volume we are separated from, we are getting volume from this equation. So from this, volume of solution VML is equal to, just you exchange both density and volume of solution, then what we are getting? Mass of solution by density of solution. So you see, mass of solution means mass of solute plus solute plus mass of solvent by density of the solution. Mass of solute, how to get? Here you know number of moles formula. Number of moles is equal to mass of solute by its molar mass. Suppose mass of solute you want means number of moles into its molar mass. This is the mass of solute. In the same way, mass of solvent, if you want, what you are doing, mass of solvent is equal to number of moles of solvent into its molar mass or solvent molar mass. Is it clear? In the place of mass of solute, we can write this part, and mass of solvent will write this one. Now come to this one. Volume in milliliter is equal to mass of solute. What we can write? Number of moles of solute into its molar mass plus number of moles of solvent into its molar mass all by density of solution. Is it clear? So this is considered as equation 2. At the same time, this is equation 1. Now substitute equation 2 in equation 1. This volume of solution we can substitute in molarity formula. What we are getting is seen. Molarity is equal to number of moles of solute into 1000 by volume of solution. Instead of this part PML, you write this one. What we are getting here? NB into MB plus NA into MA whole by density. Therefore, it comes to here into density. So, this equation in numerator and denominator divided with the total number of moles. Total number of moles means, carefully see, number of moles of solute is NB, number of moles of solvent is Na, sum of Nb plus Na equal to total number of moles of solution. So here this numerator and denominator now divided with what's it? Na plus Nb. Again you can write equation like this. Nb by Na plus Nb into 1000 into whole by Nb by Na plus Nb into Mb plus Na by Na plus Nb into Ma. Carefully see, sir. This part, it is the ratio of number of moles of solute by total number of moles of solution. This is what we call mole fraction of solute. You know already definition for mole fraction of solute. What that is? It is the relative ratio of number of moles of one component to the total number of moles of solution. So here number of moles of solute by total moles. So this is mole fraction of solute. This is also mole fraction of solute. But here number of moles of solvent by total number of moles. This is mole fraction of solvent. Therefore, new equation. What we are getting here? Instead of this part, we can write mole fraction of solute into 1000 into D by mole fraction of solute into its molar mass plus mole fraction of solvent into its molar mass. This is the relation between mole fraction and molarity of the solution. In generally, in examination point of view, in PU examination, there is no derivations for PU exam, but these relations very important, means these formulas very important in entrance examination. Our next concentration term is normality. In general, in PU examination, they won't ask bits based on this normality. But in electrochemistry, when we are entering to understand the Faraday's law's equivalence concept is very important. This is mainly based on equivalent concept. So we have to see this normality, next concentration term. First, your normality denoted with capital N. Definition for normality: the number of gram equivalents of the solute present in 1 liter of solution is known as Normality. We'll write the mathematical expression. Normality is equal to number of gram equivalents. Number of gram equivalents of solute. Sir, it is not number of moles. It is number of gram equivalents of solute by volume of solution in liters. Number of gram equivalents of solute. How to get this formula? See, number of gram equivalents is equal to mass of substance by its gram equivalent mass or gram equivalent weight. Gram equivalent mass GM we are using. Okay, simply we can write it is WB by gram equivalent mass of solute. GM, gram equivalent mass of solute. B indicate solute. This thing we have to substitute in this. Normality is equal to number of gram equivalents of solute. What we can write? Mass of solute by gram equivalent mass of solute into 1 by volume of solution in liters. Suppose here volume they given in milliliter, you know already milliliter if they given, that is divided by 1000. What will happen? Turns into liters. So 1 mass of solute by gram equivalent mass of solute into in 1 by volume in milliliter by 1000. It comes to here 1 into 1000, it become 1000. This is the normality basic equation. Is a cleaner. Suppose volume they given in liter, you have to utilize this formula. Milliliter they given, utilize this one. Is a clean. Now come to here. What is the relation? Temperature relations we have to see. Here volume term is there. Therefore normality inversely proportional to temperature. Reason, volume is directly proportional to temperature. Means temperature increases, volume increases. When volume increases, normality decreases. Is it clear? So with increasing temperature, normality decreases. Next, units for normality, equivalence, gram equivalence per liter. Molarity, mole per liter, but here gram equivalents per liter or gram equivalents per decicubic meter. Instead of liter we wrote per decicubic meter. Okay, this is the temperature dependent. Normality is temperature dependent. Units gram equivalent per liter or gram equivalent per decicubic meter. Now strength we can apply. Strength means already you know, it is the mass of solute present in 1 liter solution is known as what's it? Strength. If you substitute here strength, one small, strength is equal to WB by volume of solution in liter. This is equation. This is what's it? Equation 1. Shall we substitute the strength formula here? Here you see WB by volume in liters. In the place of this one, if you substitute strength, what you are getting? Normality is equal to strength of solution by gram equivalent mass of solute. Is it clear? From this, what we can write? Strength of solution is equal to normality into gram equivalent mass of solute. Carefully see, strength to find, if they given molarity, capital M means M into molar mass of solute. If they given normality, normality into gram equivalent mass of solute. Is it clear? Strength and gram equivalent mass and normality relation. Is it clear? Some other formulas for normality you have to see, sir. This is the basic formula. Normality is equal to mass of solute by its gram equivalent mass of solute into 1000 by volume in milliliter. Now if they given density, already molarity and density relation we derived, but no need to derive here. Same will come, sir. Normality is equal to mass percentage into density into 10 by gram equivalent mass of solute. Carefully see, if the normality wants total formula is same, sir. Normality, molarity, this numerator is same but denominator only change. Suppose if it is molarity, here molar mass of solute will take instead of this. Normality, in denominator we are taking gram equivalent mass of solute. You know, instead of density sometimes they will provide specific gravity. One more formula, mass percentage into specific gravity into 10 by gram equivalent mass of solute. This is the normality formula. Next is sir, normality. Basic formula what we can write is normality is equal to number of gram equivalents of solute by volume of solution, number of gram equivalents of solute present in 1 liter solution, means number of gram equivalents of solute divided by volume of solution. Suppose you want number of gram equivalent of solute, what formula? Number of gram equivalents of solute is equal to normality into volume taken to the side. What you are getting? Volume in liters. Normality into volume in liters, we are getting number of gram equivalents of solute. Suppose you want number of gram milli equivalents of solute. Normality into just volume in milliliters. Normality into volume in milliliter gives gram milli equivalents of solute. Normality into volume in liters, number of gram equivalents of solute. Gram equivalent, volume in liter. Milli equivalent you want, volume in milliliter. Suppose volume milliliter they given and gram equivalent they want. What you have to do? Milliliter you convert into liters, means divided by 1000. Number of gram equivalents of solute is equal to normality into volume in milliliters by 1000 by 1000. These are the number of milligram equivalents to calculate this formula. Normality into liters, volume in liter, gram equivalents. Normality into volume in milliliters by 1000, it gives number of gram equivalents of solute. But normality into volume in milliliter will give number of gram milli equivalents. Is it clear? Now some other formulas you have to see here. Suppose in dilution case, normality, how to calculate? For dilution means already certain concentration solution we are taken here. For this solution, some additional amount of solvent we are going to add. When solvent added to the solution, concentration will be decreases. Is it clear? That is final, in this case, final concentration to calculate, which one we are using? N1 V1 is equal to N2 into V2. Is it clear? This thing N1 V1 before dilution, normality of solution and volume of solution. N2 V2, these are normal after dilution, normality of solution and volume of solution. Suppose N1 concentration, V1 solution we are taken in container. This is concentration N1, volume is V1. This concentration I don't want in laboratory. I want to convert into, suppose N2 concentration, means some little bit less concentration. What you have to do? We are going to add solvent. How much solvent we are going to add? That is, solvent means majorly water. Here amount of water is required, volume of water is required for the dilution is equal to higher concentration. C is nothing but normality, sir. Higher concentration, higher normality constant minus lower concentration by lower concentration into volume of solution. By using this one, we can, the same formula in molarity case also we are using, but their molarity we are using, but here C is nothing but normality. By using this formula, for N1 concentration to changes to N2 concentration, how much amount of water we are going to add, that is we are getting. Is it clear? Suppose in this formula, out of 4 values, 3 given, 4th value you are going to calculate. That is no problem, easy thing. Mixing of 2 solutions containing same solute, then mixed solution normality is, what happened? You see, sir, this is solution 1, normality N1, its volume V1, and one more container, this solution normality N2, volume V2. But in both containers, solute is same. Now these two solutions I am going to mix it up, either one container or separate container. Both total solution I mixed up here. In this solution, normality I will call mixed solution, and here volume, final volume, what's that? V1 plus V2. Now mixed solution normality N mixed is equal to N1 V1 plus N2 V2 all by V1 plus V2. Is it clear? This is the mixed normality, same. This formula, this is similar to the mixed molarity formulation. Two solutions when mixed up, two solution containing same solute, when they are mixed up, resultant solution normality to calculate, this formula we are going to use. Next one, mixture of acid base solution. Mixture of acid base solution. What we are using, what formulas we are using for the mixed molarity? First case one, NaVa. This is nothing, A indicate acids. Sir, first case, this is, you remember, it is acid. Normality into volume. If it is liters means what will give? Number of gram equivalents. Already we seen normality into volume in liter, it gives number of gram equivalents. This is related to acid, and the number of gram equivalents of acid. If it is greater than NBVB, number of gram equivalents of base. B indicate base. Is it clear? So, sir, here you see, after this formula, right? Equal number of gram equivalents of acid react with equal number of gram equivalents of base. Is it clear? How many number of gram equivalent of acid involved in reaction? Same number of gram equivalents of base also involved in reaction. It means number of gram equivalents of acid must be equal to number of gram equivalents of base. That is, we will see next step. First you have to finish, then that point we will see. In this case, resultant solution, acid is more, gram equivalents of acid more, base is less. So after mixing, the resultant solution nature also acidic. So that is what, sir? Normality of acid is equal to NaVa minus NBVB all by Va plus Vb. Your final volume always adding to each other, volume not decrease. So here minus only in this gram equivalence case only, not in total volume. Is it clear? Case 2. Now NaVa less than NBVB. Now resultant solution is basic in nature. Therefore formula, here this is more this. So what will happen? NBVB minus NaVa by Va plus Vb. Va plus Vb. This is the normality of basic solution. Suppose case 3, NaVa is equal to NBVB. The solution is neutral, and its normality of ion constant 10 to the power minus 7 at 25 degrees Celsius. At 25 degrees Celsius. Carefully see. Mixing of two solution containing same solute. Mixed normality equal to N1V1 plus N2V2 by V1 plus V2. Mixture of acid base solution. Here you see, if acid normality Na, volume Va, base solution normality Nb, volume of base Vb. In this case 1, NaVa greater than NBVB, then resultant solution is acidic. Therefore, acid normality equal to NaVa minus NBVB whole by Va plus Vb. So it is more, base is less. So why this is a final solution acidic means, suppose this gram equivalents, you consider total this product is 5 you take. This product is less than 3, so this is 3 you take. What will happen? This is 3, this is 5. Carefully see, acid base always react to each other, form salt and water. This process we call as neutralization. Sir, how many gram equivalents of base available here? 3 gram equivalents of base is available. These 3 gram equivalents of base completely neutralized with 3 gram equivalents of acid. The remaining 2 gram equivalent of acid not reacted, that is only we are going to calculate it here is a clean. That value will calculate like this only is a clean. If it NBVB more means resultant solution is basic, so that normality we call basic. Next, both gram equivalents, acid and base, both gram equivalents equal, no doubt. Whatever the gram equivalents, both equal means no doubt that solution is neutral. N equal to 10 to the power minus 7 at 25 degrees Celsius. Next point, number of gram equivalents of an acid equal to number of gram equivalents of base. In general, in neutralization reaction, we are using this point. To understand this one, I will give the 2 examples. First one, HCl react with sodium hydroxide gives NaCl plus H2O. One more example here, I will write here. H2SO4 react with sodium hydroxide, it forms Na2SO4 plus H2O. These 2 equations, first you have to check both are either balanced or not. You have to see first one, both side atoms are same, so first one balanced reaction. In second one, H2SO4 NaOH Na2SO4, here 2 sodium here not balanced, here hydrogens also total 4 not balanced. So to balance, here 2 sodium 2 NaOH, total 4 hydrogen 2 H2O I am writing. These 2 are carefully see sir in this acid base, salt, water, salt, HCl plus NaOH gives rise NaCl plus H2O. The same way, here H2SO4 plus 2NaOH gives rise Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. So you see how to define neutralization. Before going to this one, how to define neutralization we'll see. Here equal number of gram equivalents of an acid react with equal number of gram equivalents of base and forms salt and water is known as neutralization. But in this definition I didn't use the moles. Moles may equal, may not equal, but moles we can't use in this definition. But we should use gram equivalent. 1 gram equivalent of acid always react with 1 gram equivalent of base. Moles may be equal, may not be equal. Carefully see, first moles you know sir, that is what HCl. I am taken 1 mole, sodium hydroxide 1 mole. Here H2SO4 1 mole, here NaOH 2 mole. Carefully see, here moles equal, but here moles not equal. So based on moles we won't tell the definition. Based on gram equivalents only we can calculate. Carefully see, gram equivalents to calculate. Gram equivalents is equal to mass of solute by its gram equivalent mass. Carefully see, sir, equivalent mass concept we'll see in another session. Here only these 2 cases we are going to explain. How to calculate equivalent mass I don't want to see here sir. Carefully see, 1 mole of HCl molar mass 36.5 grams. Okay, now here sodium hydroxide 23 plus 16 plus 1 altogether 40 grams. Okay, now number of gram equivalent means 1 mole mass this much and molar mass 36.5. sorry, equivalent mass to calculate for acid, equivalent gram equivalent mass, gram equivalent mass is equal to molar mass by valency factor. Valency factor for acid, basicity of acid. Basicity means number of H plus ions released by one molar or one molecule of acid is known as basicity. First, this case only you see, sir, molar mass of gram equivalent mass of HCl to calculate. Molar mass same 36.5 by here basicity of acid HCl can able to release only one H plus, so its valency factor is 1. 36.5 by 1 it equal to what, sir? 36.5. So when valency factor is 1, no doubt gram equivalent mass equal to molar mass. So number of gram equivalents to calculate 1 mole. How much I am taken is here, that mass 36.5. Its molar mass also 36.5. Therefore what happened here? It equal to 1 gram equivalent. This is what, sir? 1 gram equivalent react with 1 mole mass this much. And next here gram equivalent mass of sodium hydroxide. How much, sir? Molar mass of sodium hydroxide 40 by its equivalent mass also 40. So valency factor also 1. So what, sir? Its equivalent mass is equivalent mass of sodium hydroxide 40. Under mass by gram equivalent mass 40, it equal to 1 gram equivalent. Under 1 gram equivalent of acid react with 1 gram equivalent of base. So gram equivalents are equal in this case. Moles also equal. That is not, we won't consider. Reason here moles not equal. But here also gram equivalents equal. Gram equivalent of acid and base. You have to see 1 mole of H2SO4 98 grams. Okay. Here sodium hydroxide 1 mole 40. 2 moles we have taken. It means 2 into 40 80 grams. Now basicity of acid H2SO4 2H plus release. That's why the basicity is 2. Now you see, sir, molar mass is formula molar mass by valency factor. Molar mass is 98 by basicity 2, it equal to equivalent mass is 49. So here what will happen? 98 by 49 equal to 2, sir. Now NaOH mass, molar mass 40 by only one OH can release each NaOH. That's why acidity is 1. 1 OH releases, so it acidity 1, that is valency factor 1. 40 by 1 only 40, and 80 by 40 equal to 2. What we are understanding here? 2 gram equivalents of an acid completely neutralized with 2 gram equivalents of acid, 2 gram equivalents of base. Here 1 gram equivalent of an HCl acid react with 1 gram equivalent of sodium hydroxide. Any acid base reaction if you take, no doubt in that number of gram equivalents of an acid is equal to number of gram equivalents of base. Is it clear? Based on this point, once again you see, sir, number of gram equivalents of acid equal to number of gram equivalents of base. Acid means you see, sir, mass of acid Wa. Gram equivalents formula, before going to this one, number of gram equivalents, once you recall, number of gram equivalents is equal to mass of substance by its gram equivalent mass. Here first acid gram, number of gram equivalent of acid, mass of acid by gram equivalent mass of acid, that equal to mass of base by gram equivalent mass of base. Sometimes base or acid, they won't provide number of gram equivalents of mass. They won't provide. At that volume they will provide, normality volume they provide. Then what you have to do? Suppose normality of base and volume of base they given. What we have to do? Number of gram equivalents of an acid, same formula this side I am using. Here normality, if they given normality into volume in milliliter, this is a gram milli equivalents by 1000, it gives gram equivalent. Normality into volume in milliliter by 1000, it is gram equivalents of base. Is it clear? Sometimes number of gram equivalent acid they given and normality of base they given, how much volume they required. Like that question if you are asking, same this formula you can use and you calculate. Is it clear? Relation between molarity and normality. Relation between molarity and normality. First you have to see in molarity, number of moles of solute present in 1 liter solution. Here WB by MB into 1000 by volume in milliliter. From this I will write molarity into molar mass of solute. This I am taking to this side. WB mass of solute into 1000 by volume in milliliter. This is considered as equation 1. Now come to the normality. Number of gram equivalents of solute present in 1 liter solution. Here mass of solute by gram equivalent mass of solute into 1000 by volume in milliliter. Here you see normality into gram equivalent mass of solute is equal to WB into 1000 by volume in milliliters. From this, so by seeing first and second equation, in this right side equal, therefore left side also equal. From equation 1 and equation 2, what we are getting? Molarity into molar mass of solute is equal to normality into gram equivalent mass of solute. Sir, you know one more formula here. Zinc. Gram equivalent mass of solute is equal to molar mass of solute by valency factor. Valency factor means acidity of base, basicity of acid, number of electron lost or gained in redox reaction, charge present on ion. That is all we'll see in equivalent conception. Okay. Now in the place of gram equivalent mass of solute, shall we substitute molar mass by valency factor? Therefore molarity into molar mass of solute equal to normality into molar mass of solute by valency factor. Is it clear? Molar mass of solute cancel. Now valency factor taken to this side. Molarity into valency factor equal to normality. Normality equal to molarity into valency factor. for any solution, if the valency factor value equal to 1, then that solution normality and molarity both are equal. If it is more than 1, then what will happen? No doubt normality greater than molarity. When it is equal to valency factor 1, both are equal. Therefore, normality molarity relation for any solution, for a solution, normality is greater than or equal to molarity, but molarity never greater than normality of a solution. This is the condition, and this is the relation between molarity and normality. In generally examination point of view, if they give molarity, that is you want to convert into normality, you have to utilize this relation. Okay, the remaining in next session we'll start the problems, and each model one will give one will discuss on board, and remaining some assignment will send to you through our group. Thank you. We'll meet in next session.